now and then I pick up a magazine and start reading. Get my, away from the phone or computer. Just take a break and read out of the book. Look outside at the same time, drinking my tea. Just little stuff. It's Sunday, so trying to relax. I got some clothes I gotta fold, chores. Half of my kids went to ball practice, so just I seen this book and just started looking at it. It's about cities. Right now I'm in Tokyo, mega city. I was thinking, since I'm in the HVAC trade, I was just got kind of curious on, like right up here, I can see a mini split or split unit. Being in the trade, you see stuff like that nobody else would notice. And I was also thinking, I seen like people doing construction. And I was wondering about the tools that they use, like what's the best tools, because Japan's like a huge city. Tokyo is like a huge city. I'm into tools, so I wanted to see that. You get these books like this and read a little bit of stuff out of them. Get your mind going.
Now, you always want to purge your lines a little bit. And when you're handling refrigerant, please have on a pair of gloves and your safety glasses. You don't want that to get squirted in your eyeballs. Alright. Before we get started with the pump, we want to do something else. We want to purge our lines out. Go ahead and gently open the gauges, crack them open. By the way, your gauge port should remain closed unless you're transferring refrigerant. When you finish up, best practice is close your gauges, bleed all the hoses out, and close the gauges up and hang them in the truck. That way when you go, you got a line loose or something other and you go put the suction cord on, you don't have refrigerant coming from everywhere. It's just between that line. If your gauges are wide open, you got a hose laying loose over here and you hook up something, you're going to have refrigerant running through your gauges and squirting out everywhere into the atmosphere. Alright. So what we want to do next is go through the machine, make sure the valves are open on the machine. They both in the valves on the machine up there, the blue and red, are they open to the open position? Okay. Now we got refrigerant capable of coming all the way to our tank. I'm gonna bleed it slightly here. Just get the air purged out of my lines. Now throttle your gauges, or cut your gauges down. Go ahead and shut them down. Okay. Now just barely crack one side open. Alright, I'm gonna open all my ports and gauges, and then you can start the machine. Okay. Grab that fan top to get up out of there. Alright. And a mini camera. You can tell when it's 3 and when it don't. Get my big adjustable.
You always got that little thing on
Right.
there. I can never find one though.
And his pockets are always there.
I resemble that remark. But
You got the blue opener on the keys. Open the blue.
I got my P-38 too. How many of you been in the military and know what a P-38 is? Alright. Got here to blow off the wiring. Every time I do, it's nothing behind them right there.
Push the button.
That's what I want to picture of. It's all refrigerant in there. I want my pressure to go down just a little bit below 0. That way I know I've got most 99.9% of my refrigerant out.
Don't touch that one.
What?
It's powered now.
Huh? It just dropped the cutter.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You got it. What are we doing now? What big his head was. You got the ultrasound.
Golly.
We got 3 different rooms.
Alright, let me show you what's happening here. Let me get over the side and show you what you got going here. Alright, so this cutter wheel, it's just a wheel. It rolls around the tube and then cuts it. Pretty interesting situation. So what I'm going to do when I get on a piece of tubing, I'm going to tighten it up. Just finger tight. I'm not going to tighten it all the way till I mash it. Copper will mash. When you go to tighten it on that tubing, it'll mash in with you and you get it out around. I want my tubing cutter to run smoothly. I don't want it to crawl up and down and thread the tubing. And that one is why. See how it's running up and down and threading the tubing? Let's try it again here and see what happens.
That happened like with Jamie's too. His tooth cutter. Or Mr. Leslie cutter. He was walking on.
You gonna split.
But we got blade replacements, I'm pretty sure. Right?
Yeah, there's a one on there. It's on top, right there. Right by that.
Oh yeah, I see it. Yeah, on the back.
Yep, it's walking up and down.
He's a small one.
Flame, it's good and hot. Put that back so I don't have it in my hip pocket. Alright, Devontae. That tip right there, that's where I want you to be on the tubing, right there.
Okay.
Alright, now I want you to take your tube, I want to just move it around the coupling a little bit. You don't have to like swap sides with it. When you get it hot, it'll turn loose. Just heat it right here. Stay out here on this. Just move it around just slightly. Alright, go under it just a little bit right there. Go up under the bottom. Alright, there you are. Get off of it. Copper tubing sweating. Get it hot, get your work done, and get out.
Wash some wires by you now.
Alright. One year they found some. One year his brother, Gary's brother, played hooky from school and helped them build the highway. One year they found some of them working on the bulldozers. They found some of them big old steel Aggie ball bearings. They got out there playing marbles and them things done busted up the game. Old boy said, I want you to give me some of them marbles. I'm gonna beat you to death. Jerry said, I was scared of him. I got him. It's gonna get almost cherry red. When you see that silver start to turn silver, you'll know you're there. See how the silver starting to turn silver? Yeah. Alright. That just barely was in there. See how short it was?
Yeah.
It's only a 1/4 inch in. You're loose. Let the silver run and flow in it. And that way, whenever you go to stick your new tubing in it, you can let my silver flow around in there. And then it'll be clean for me to stick my new tubing in it. Okay. It's called tinning. There you go, that's good. Run right around there and get on that joint now. Turn it up. You can go all the way up here till you're hitting the floor and then swap sides. Go back under it. You can use both hands if need be. I can use left or right on the torches. You're gonna have to get on the other side back toward me here for a second. Go. I'm gonna bring your point up here to me. There you go. Use the floor for a rest if you need to. Okay. Alright. Heat it up there. Come on my joint right here. See my silver starting to turn. Get on my joint right here. Get on it real good. Let it sit there just a second. Now work your way on that joint around the bottom. It's still cold on my side. Don't burn the floor up. Swap sides right quick for me. Come back over here. Get this a little bit quicker with our swap there. Alright. Get it good and hot. Alright, swap now. Swap sides. Alright, we're going to get quicker with that. Get it hot. Get it good and hot right here. Good and hot. Now swap sides quickly. Add a little oil in it. No, don't blow on it. No, don't blow on it. Blow that oil and you'll have it everywhere. Let it sit.
So were you paying attention?
Looking at it, I can't see.
It's hard. You got to turn it hard.
Try hard, that's it.
There you go. Get it neutral. Pull it on back just a little bit. Give it some oxygen. A little bit of oxygen. Give it a little more oxygen. No, that was oxygen. You were on. There you go. Pull your little center flame back in there till it gets it. Open your oxygen up. Give it a little bit more. Open it up. You're closing it. Open it up. It's touchy. A little bit more. Pull it, open it up till this flame gets back here. Going the wrong way. There you go, keep going. Keep going that way. Keep going that way. Keep going a little bit.
You can do it
little bit. Come on in. A little bit more.
I ain't messing with Mr.
A
Gilbert.
little bit more. You getting my belly again. Just a touch more. Pull it on back there a little bit. Alright, I like that.
How'd you get yours so
Now.
silent?
Here you go. Alright. So you saw what we want to do. You want to heat the fitting. Heat the inside piece a little bit. Keep just the point of that little center flame on it. Just the point of that flame. That's where all your heat's at, right there. There you go. Heat the tubing a little bit and then get on. Oh, it's gonna tell you in a minute. You reach down there and pop it in a minute. It'll tell you to get back.
Does that mean it's too hot?
No, he touched it.
Use that flame like a paint
You
brush.
got too close to it.
Yeah.
Heat my side of it now. There you go, under the bottom work.
I forgot what it means when it's green. It's like something.
That's a refrigerant.
It was on the little
Alright, I felt it
Oh,
break
yeah.
loose.
Not
I forgot what it was.
There you are. Alright, you can get off of it. Start up under the bottom and heat everything. If you hold still too long, you'll blow a hole in that 3/8 tubing. Hit it. You got it. Touch your silver to it to see when it's ready. Keep going. Touch it on the tubing. Alright, it's ready. It's drawing it in there. Push it in there. What you don't want to do is draw it in. Turn it down there on the bottom. Draw it in. What you don't want to do is, there you go. Alright, get off of it. It's hot. Alright, when it gets hot, put some silver on it. It'll flow. It's red hot. It'll flow if you get it on it. Oh, smell. Done got it so hot it was falling over there.
what happened?
It was hot. It turned so cherry red it got soft and started moving. Alright, get off of it.
Hey, you did a good job though.
It's rolling.
I like that.
Grazing looks good.
I'm sorry, so this one first, right?
The other one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Also go first?
There you go. Checked it out early.
Yeah.
So I wanted to do it well.
He's got no social media, nothing. He's a rare guy. Yeah.
The guy that trained me to solder said, do not let me hear your torch noising. Give it just a slight amount more oxygen there, sir. Pull that, draw that tip in just a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Now the point of that tip's the hottest part of your flame.
Right here, right?
Yep, that's the hottest part of your flame. That's where you want your heat at. Oh, I like that. Look like he's warming up for a golf swing. Get the warm up in. Well, I'm short another rooster, y'all. Like he flogged me and skinned my shin the other day, and I carried him to give him away. When that's cherry red, it'll flow. And if you be still
ahead and-
too long, you'll
go
have
ahead
a
and
hole
put
in
it
your
on.
tubing.
Is there a cutter over here by chance?
Cutter.
The little one? We have your little one out?
No, this is one.
Yeah, that one, that's yours.
Put
We're
it on.
using
Put
it.
it on this side. The.
Alright, let me
the
show you
stick.
something about this joint. If you use your torch like a paintbrush, you got your solder on the inside. See, the problem you got right now is you got your solder on the outside, but it's not inside the joint. If you heat that joint up and you put your solder inside, touch it against the inside tube.
Okay.
Keep your arm out of the way of that. And you're gonna go inside right there. You're gonna get to do another one.
Boom.
And then I'm gonna pull it. Watch this.
You gonna pull it off?
Watch my silver. Watch my silver. Watch, you see my silver? Where's my silver going?
Oh, yeah.
You see it drawing it?
Yep.
The heat draws that silver. Okay? The heat, what did they call that? Capillary action? Heating the outside of that joint draws that silver in. Now if I take a hacksaw.
What's up, guys? I just left the campus. I'm on my way home, but you know it's pretty interesting right now. You know, I got this little brochure. Gonna you know, I'm looking into it. You know, it's something. You know, when I started trade school, all I wanted to do was go and get EPA certified, and, you know, finish it, and, you know, and go back to work where I was working. But you know, being here, you know, a lot of stuff is going on. You know, a lot of choices are going on in my head. Got the okay to work in one of these commercial companies that's close by home. You know, they got these programs like like a prep class, or you know, get ready for like certain job, like this TechX, this husband. Now I'm just gonna go with. I'm just like the lady said over there. She was like, you know, you can't have your eggs all in one basket or something like that. So I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna wait for these people to call me. And right now I'm doing one class and, you know, getting that all done. I got that done. Now I'm just waiting to do the OSHA 30. You know, and she said, oh yeah, that's great. You know, you want to get that done. That's a good certification. So right there, that's to get into the JCI Johnson's controls, and you know this one is husband. So you know if they call me, and you know you have to have like you gotta have high grades, like good grades. You know, I got like over a 4.0. High school, or, you know, I didn't really pay attention to that stuff. I didn't get into no clubs. I was just trying to get out of school. But right now, it's a whole lot different. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna join these things. I'm gonna start doing the. Golly, these people are nuts. They must be from Florida, because how many people in Florida do that? The guy was turning in the turning lane, and, you know, this guy right here honking, and he didn't even get all the way inside yet. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking about. I'm gonna join these two and see which ones. I know one, they said that, yeah, you gotta move. It's a requirement to move, and a lot of people get denied because they won't move. And then the other one, you have to go for an 8-week training, and that sounds pretty cool. They pay for everything, you know, they pay for your flight. That's what it says in this pamphlet brochure. That sounds so awesome. TechX sounds like some super. That reminds me of X Games or something, you know. I just I just started trade school, and I just was gonna go to get EPA certified, and now I got all these options to do, and what's crazy is that they tell you, like, just get whatever, just get all of it, grab it all. And then I guess by the time when it gets to that point, who do you want to pick? And that's what I'm thinking. You know, I already got the okay for the commercial job right close to my house. You know, they do commercial and they go all over the state and go to different states. And then there's this school stuff where, you know, you gotta keep your grades up, and then you can get, like, you can go do industrial stuff, some high-tech stuff. You know, that's something else there. And, you know, I don't want to be later on in life, like, hitting myself, like, man, you should just did it. You know, you'd be here. So just let me know what y'all think. You know, comment. You know, and if you like this type of stuff, you like this video, just, you know, hit the like button, subscribe, and, you know, come with me on my journey. So that's all I got for now. I'm just riding home and thinking, you know, about to tell my wife about this one. Now I gotta wait for these people to send me an email. I'm gonna look up my email and check it out. I hope they send me something. Popo riding around. Alright. Peace.